We really don't give ourselves enough credit. We work so hard to get to where we are, only to feel like we're not there yet. This is a vicious cycle that can make you chase the next moment instead of embracing how far you've come. Take credit for trying. Take credit for your progress. The little things matter. We always think that success means the final result, or a sudden leap from where you are to where you want to be. The baby steps, the small accomplishments, and the days when you want to give up can be difficult. But the fact that you try a little harder is what counts.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know this isn't the video that you guys were expecting for today, but we'll talk about that another day, another time. Today we're doing our New Year's special. I was going to say annual, but I only did it once before, so I don't know if I can call it annual because it's not really a tradition yet because we just started doing it last year. But I did the same video last year with these same exact questions, so I'm going to be answering those questions again this year to see how my answers have changed throughout the past year. So let's get straight into it. Now we're going long talking. That's actually I don't put that today. So yes guys, I'm still wearing my bundles from PS Lux here. If you guys are interested, all the information will be down in my description box down below. Guys, go ahead and get your raw Vietnamese bundles. And if you're not a raw girl or you know reach at the raw status it, go ahead and get your virgin bundles. We also have some new products coming soon, so look out for that. But yeah, so on to the question is, what is the most important goal I achieved this year? I wouldn't say one was more important than the other, but I did create a vision board at the beginning of 2024, and I'm happy to say, well, I'm gonna count it because it was my wallpaper. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 goals, and I accomplished 1, 2, 3, 4 of the 8, so half. So I think I did pretty good. Everything else, one is very light, I can tell you guys. I anticipated reaching 50k by the end of the year. I didn't get there, but I'm pretty close. I'm actually very proud of myself. But yeah, I don't think one was more important than the other. I feel like everything was on the same playing field, so I accomplished half of what I anticipated to accomplish this year. I hope that's answering the question. Sometimes I feel like I'm not answering the question, but yeah, if you wonder all my looks at that dogs wanted my face and all New Year, yeah. Second question is, in what area do you feel like you've improved the most? I feel like I have softened myself a lot. I've softened my personality a lot. Like in the past, people like my mother and my sister used to always say, oh, you're rough and this and that, and I've put myself in a position to soften my personality, soften my mannerisms, because you know it can come off a bit callous sometimes. So yeah, I think that's the area that I've improved the most in. Is that yeah, I would say that's the area I've really learned to soften myself throughout this year. Next question is, what was the most challenging part of this year for you? The most challenging part for sure was finding a work-life balance, just because I work from home, so it's very easy to blur the lines between work hours and resting hours, and I also do other things on the side. So for instance, I have my 9 to 5, I have YouTube, I have my other side quests, and so it's very hard to strike a balance with that and your personal life. And it's just, I'm not going to say I'm fully there yet. I haven't fully grasped how to make everything work, but I'm working on it, and that has been my most challenging part. That's been the most challenging part of this year for me. The next question is, who was one person you got to know better? Compared to last year, I have met a lot of people, and I've gotten to know a lot of people, so I can't pinpoint and say there's one person, because everybody that I've gotten to know, I feel like they're on the same level. Well, this right. So yeah, I don't think there's one specific person I've gotten to know better this year. What was the best way you used your time this year? I feel like this year was a lot of work for me. I was just talking about this today, like I haven't been out much. I've just been like trying to plant a firm, like build a firm foundation for myself, so I haven't been out much. I've just been working, and sometimes that's fine. So I feel like that's where most of my time has gone, you know, trying to learn new skills, trying to develop myself as a marketer in the space, trying to establish myself. So that's where most of my time has gone. I'm trying to give you guys content while doing all of that. Next question. So, what was your single biggest time waster this year? And I feel like my answer is going to be the same as last year, TikTok. But also, as I said last year, it is my job to know what is trending, quite literally. So I wouldn't necessarily consider it wasting time, because in scrolling I'm finding out new trends and but TikTok, really and truly, TikTok has been my biggest time waster. I feel like I may have zoomed through them questions. What was the most fun you had this year? This one is a very hard one to answer, just because I feel like all of my good experiences this year was immediately followed by something bad. But the most fun I've had, I would have to say, this one like stand out to me all the time, was Republic Beach. Republic Beach was really good, the one that happened in the summer. It was a really good party, I had a really good time, and it was just, you know, that I feel like that was the only day I went out throughout this whole year and had fun, and nothing bad happened at the end of the fun. So I'm going to have to say Republic Beach, the summer one. What was your best memory of the year? I'm going to say when I got approved for my visa, because honestly I just went and I just tried my luck. I didn't, you know, because I've been there before and I've been denied, so it's like we just try a thing. And to know that my qualification or my application was good enough for me to get approved, that was a really good memory for me, and I would say it was like the highlight of my year, because I really wanted that, you know. I want to explore the world, I want to travel the world, and something like that is a ticket to making travel easier. It's not just to come to the US, it's like to go to further countries, you know. You can connect easy through the US and just go here, go, yeah. So I think that's my best memory of the year. And finally, what advice would I give my future self? I think I would tell her to not just continue not stressing over things that you cannot control. You see, sometimes in life we put great ear in our head before time, just because we're trying to control things that are genuinely out of our control. And sometimes all you have to do is put your faith and your trust in God and believe that this situation is going to work out in the end, and it will work out. I've proven that to myself so many times during the past year. Like, there's been so many times I felt helpless, and we just let go. I just literally let go and let God, and everything worked out. So my advice to her is to continue not stressing about things that you cannot control, and just make God do what I do. Just make the big man do what I do in your life, because you know what I do, and everything happens for a reason. So just make him take control. But yeah, that is all for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys are being intentional about your 2025 and setting your visions, like, you know, creating like a vision board. If you don't make a vision board, you write down your plans, you talk to God, you make your intentions clear going into the new year, because in everything in life you have to be intentional for it to come to fruition. Some call it manifesting, others call it dreaming, but at the end of the day, it's setting an intention and working towards it. So I hope you guys have an amazing new year. Thank you guys for being there with me throughout this whole year, and I look forward to your continued support into next year and beyond in whatever I choose to do. So until my next vlog, have a happy new year.